I'm Diana Steele and I'm here at Fresh Street Market in West Vancouver, and today I'm talking pomegranates. This fruit just screams festive. I love them. In fact, you'll probably see them on counter displays in people's kitchens. I have a pile of them because I've got my girlfriends coming over. It's just such a beautiful fruit, but it actually is very nutritious as well. If you can go through the effort of getting out the little arils, which are the little juice-filled sacs inside, they are full of polyphenols, which have some anti-cancer and cardioprotective benefits. But they also contain vitamin C, and there is potassium, and potassium's been shown to lower blood pressure. In half a cup, you're going to get about 3.5 grams of fiber, so that's great, and only 72 calories. And half a cup is probably what you're going to get out of one pomegranate. And when you're at the grocery store, it doesn't really matter if there's little blemishes on the skin. That's not going to affect the taste of the fruit. It's really just making sure you're not getting one that has big gouges inside, which might have introduced bacteria into the fruit. So find one with no gouges. It should be heavy for its size, and that means it's going to be really juicy. And in fact, storing it for a few weeks doesn't really affect the quality. It actually will become more juicy the longer it's stored. So it can be on your counter for a couple of weeks. If you're going to keep it for longer than that, put it in the refrigerator. It will last for 3 months. Now, once you've cut it, you should cover it with plastic and keep it in the fridge for no more than 1 week. If you take all the little arils off the membrane that's in there, that white sort of bitter membrane, then those will only last for 2 to 3 days in the refrigerator in an airtight container. Now, how do you cut a pomegranate? Well, I have one just to display for you. Now, the first and most important thing to do is take off the calyx, or the flower that's here. So take a paring knife and cut in on a slight angle so that you get this little angled tip here. And then once you've got that calyx off, then you're going to, I'm just going to put that down there, score the skin, but not all the way to the fruit, because you don't want to cut the fruit and make a juicy mess. So I made 4 cuts around the edges. And so now you've got this scored fruit, and then come really close and have a look here. And I'm going to pull that apart. Oh, and I'm going to drop the pieces all over the floor in the store. and there you have, now you can pull apart each quarter, and there you've got your pomegranate. Now, you can just eat a quarter of this just by hand if you want, or what you can do to prevent all the juices from splattering all over your clothing is you can put this in a bowl of cold water and then just start peeling off all the little seeds in there. And the membrane's going to float to the top, and all the little seeds will be sinking to the bottom. And then you can just scoop off the membrane and take out your seeds, strain the seeds out off the water, and put them on a paper towel to dry them. So that's how you open up your pomegranate. Now, once you have all those little arils available, then you have lots of different options to use them for cooking. So you can throw them on a salad. I like them on a yogurt with a little bit of granola sprinkled on top. You could just eat them plain if you want, but you can also make them into a syrup or a glaze for chicken or for meat, or you can make a little sauce out of them, and they're really good for juice. So if you want to make a juice out of them, just squeeze them through or strain them through a cheesecloth so that you get all the little seeds out of there. So lots of different uses for your pomegranate. So delicious and nutritious for you to enjoy over the festive holiday season.